All right. So you have your hands with you, it's handy. Just have it around your neck for now. Let's roll those shoulders up, back, and down a couple times, please. Take a nice deep breath in, you just rub up. Exhale, let it go. We're going to do one more like that. To rub those shoulders up. And exhale, relaxing back and down. Let's step out. Pilates V with your feet so toes are turned out. Zip up your abdominals. Bend your knees and let those knees travel over your toes. And then we're going to roll up on those toes, practice our balance. And then we're going to come all the way up on those toes. Heels down, knees down, and up. So just little pliés here. Good. Keep that going. 4 more. 3. Last few. Last one. Hold it up, pull your abs in, pull your glutes down, find your balance. And we're going to do step cut. I think we're going to lose the bands for now. I'm sorry. Swing those arms with you. In a moment, we'll take 2 steps to the right. In 4, 3, 2 steps right. Now, if at any point you want to, you can turn it into a grapevine by stepping that foot behind you. You can take it low. You can take a little hop in the middle. All right, stay here, step cut. Good. Shoulders rolling up. Hands right here. We're going to press up to the sky. Toe forward. And that knee up. Hold the arms up. Point those toes. Lift those knees nice and high. 4, 3. Arms come down. Good. Start angling those arms and that knee across your body. I'm going to count down. You're going to stay on whichever leg you're on. 4, 3, 2. Stay on that leg and double time it. So nice twist in that torso. 4, 3, 2. The last one. Step it out. Back into your plie stance. Bend down. Abs in. Elbow long. Lift up on those toes. Come all the way up. Down and up. Last few. The last one, hold it up. Shoulders shrugged. Step touch. We're going to swing those arms. We're going to go the opposite direction this time. It's going to be left for me. 4, 3, 2, 2 steps. And again, you can turn that into a grapevine. You can make a little hop in the middle. All right, one more time. And we're going to stay here, step back. Arms press in front with those toes this time. As that knee lift, arms keep pressing. Hold the arms in front. Pull back. Squeeze those shoulder blades. 4, 3, 2, up and over. Oh, sorry. Leg across. All right, we're going to stay on the opposite leg from last time. 4, 3, 2, stay here. Other leg, twist the torso. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo-hoo. Step it out one more time. Bend those knees. This time though, your hands are coming on your thighs. Right shoulder's going to drop in, look up over your left, please. Left shoulder in, look over your right. We're going to rock side to side. So we're going to keep those feet nice and wide. We're going to pull our abs in, flat back position. Hands come down. Walk yourself forward. Wide hands, wide feet. Shift your waist. And you're just going to do push-ups here with those wide feet, wide hands. So just 4 more. And 1. Hips go back. Woo, walk it back. Hang out. Shake your head yes and nod no. And bend those knees for me. 1 hand on each side. So roll your shoulders out of your ears. Put that tailbone under. Extend it out. Tuck it under. Extend it out. 1 more time. Tuck it under. Extend it out. And we'll get that stretch 1 more time. Opposite shoulder. Good. Roll those shoulders up, back, and down. All right. You're going to take your tubing, you're going to fold it in half, and then mine is actually tied in half. And then from there, you're going to create a loop, or however you like to do this, what you want to end up with. Sorry. It's something like this. So it's, I would say it's doubled up, but it's actually quartered up, right? If that makes sense. And then you get to shimmy that up over your thighs, above your knees. Right, so find that point. Have your chair handy in case you feel like you need it at some point for balance. Maybe not for this first one, but it will be there. All right, you're going to step wide, and you're going to turn those toes out. And try and get your feet as wide as you have them in your plie. Roll up on those toes, pull your abs in, pull your ribs in. Bend your knees, sit into your plie. Now, if you're lucky, your band won't go up too much. I want you to stay in your plie and open your knees. Open. Press. Press. Good. So we're just pushing those knees open. Try not to let them collapse inward. That will be pretty harsh on those knees. Press open. 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 If you need to bring your heels down, that's fine. So you decide. Good. Push. Push. 4, 3, 2. Stand it up. Hopefully you felt that in your booty and your outer hips. Bring that down around your ankles. Step forward with your right foot. Left foot, you're going to turn it in. And then we don't want this knee to be sloppy, so straighten the leg and flex to the heel. Bend your right knee a little bit, so get a little bit shorter, pull your abs in, lift that left leg up. You might not be able to lift it much at all. So it's turned in real lift. Yes, yes. So we're back on an angle. We're not to the side, we're not to the back. We're halfway between. Four, 3, 2, stand it up. Bring that leg straight behind you. Abs in. Bend your right knee. Fit into it. Left leg behind you. Straighten it out. Flex through that heel. Feel your quad engage. And then lift it. And bring it up. All right. Now that foot goes to the side. We're going to turn it out just a little bit. So toes turn out. Right knee bend. Left leg out to the side. Good. Get it nice and straight. 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're not done with that leg, but we're doing the other one for now. Shift your chair if you need to. Left knee bends. Right leg goes kind of a quarter of the distance behind you. Straighten out that leg, flex to that heel, even turn it in a little bit. Make sure left knee is going to lift. Do it like that here. Stand it up, foot goes straight behind you. Again, lock in that quadricep. Doesn't mean lock the knee, but just use that quad. Bend your left knee. Hip forward a little bit, leg behind you. Lift, lift. Keep it nice and straight. You get the glutes on this. Good job. Stand it up. Foot right to the side. Trying to get a turnout. Left knee bends. Right leg lift. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side again. This time we're going different directions though. The right knee is going to bend. Left leg is pointing straight ahead. Toes pointing. Abs drawn in. Sit into that right leg. Straighten that left leg and lift it off the ground and lift. Good. Now I want you to dial that foot out to about 2 o'clock or 10 o'clock. Keep the right knee bent. Open that left leg and lift. Two more. Very nice. Other direction. Left knee bends. Right leg right in front. Abs drawn in. Toes point. Lift. Good. Dial it over to your 10 o'clock or 2 o'clock. Abs drawn in. Lift again. Toes pointed out. Big toes pointed up. Left knee's bent. And bring that up. Woo! Slide that off. You're going to take a quick little stretch for those legs. So step back with your right leg. Tuck your hips under. Bend your knee. And drop into a nice stretch through your hip flexor and your quad. Right arm can lift up. You can reach behind you. You can even reach towards the left. And then bring that up. Take your leg. Left leg back. Tuck your hip. Bend it. Really feel that tuck there. Left arm up. And a little to the right if you want. And a little back if you want. Beautiful. Bring that up. All right, we can do a little bit of upper body work with the bands. So you're going to step on that band with your left foot. And you've got it in your right, or excuse me, your left hand. Okay? Step back with your right leg. Bend it. Sit into it. So a miniature lunge with your left leg and a little hip flexor stretch with your right. Elbows right on your hip bones. We're going to lift to 90 degrees, right? And then we're going to go a little higher. Four, 3, 2, let the arm go all the way down, lift it halfway. All the way down, halfway. All the way down, halfway. Just 2 more like this. Good. Hold it halfway. Little pulses. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Turn your hand to the back of the room. Shoulder up out of your ear. Bend forward. Straight arm, okay? You're going to feel this in your triceps, but we're going to work the shoulder first. So straight arm reaches back. Try not to let the shoulder roll forward. Press back and back. You might not go far, no big deal. Feel that tricep, feel that rear deltoid, that shoulder muscle working. 4 more. Last 2. Leave it up. Give me a pulse. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Leave your legs how they are. Move your hands into your right hand. Take that elbow in close to your body. Bicep curl opposite arm across your body. Right, so we get a little supination here. Good. So it's as if you're bringing that fist up towards your opposite shoulder. Last few. Last one, hold it halfway, give me a pulse. Beautiful. Turn your hand to the back of the room. You're going to lean forward. Again, be careful with the shoulders. So push it back, lift your elbow a little bit. So you should feel quite a bit of tension on the band already. And then extend it on straight. It's not going back, but it's going off to the side. So we're going to get that medial tricep also. Last few. The last one, leave it back there. Bring the elbow the tiniest bit. Pulse, 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 pulse. It's a tiny bend and straighten. And a little off to the side. 4, 27. Hold on. 3, 2, and 1. Woo, bring that up. Leave the band in your right hand. Step on the band with your right foot. So now we're lunging. Just holding this lunge with that right foot. Left knee bends. Elbow is right on your hip. And then you just squeeze. Good. Now this one should already be tired because we did bicep curls on this one already. So now we're going to use full length or full all the way down and then halfway up. You get a little bit of a break here. Last 2 of these. Last one, pulses. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Hand goes to the back of the room, knuckles face forward, shoulders back and down. Nice straight arm, and we go straight back. And press. And press. Good. Last 2. And last one. Shift that hand into your left hand, elbow near your hip, and we're moving across the body this time. So that left fist comes near your right shoulder. Up and across the body. Hopefully you have a good amount of tension so you're feeling this bicep. Again, we already worked it once. Nice. All right. Wait, can we pulse? Let's get a little pulse. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. With that hand, muscle to the front of the ring, shoulder up, back, and down. Elbow is high, and then extend that arm, not just straight back, but a little out to the side, so you get that medial tricep. That's the curvy one. Hold it up, slight bend, pulse, 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 pulse. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo, bring that up. Let's shake that out. You're gonna bring that into that loop that we had before. Like that, right? You're gonna bring your hands inside of that loop and then over your head. Shoulders up out of your ears. Feet are together, everything is in parallel. All we're gonna do is start with a heel raise. And then you're just going to add on, pressing out. Straight arms, press out, tiny little bend and then straighten. Just a teeny bit more tricep as we get some calf work. The last two like this. The last one, bring those hands down. Take your left toes forward and a little bit to the left. We're coming up on those toes again of both legs. So we're still doing those heel raises, just on this different angle. Keep your hands down this time, but then the elbows press out. Press out. Good. Bring that back. Right leg goes forward. So we're on this angle, and then we're doing heel raises. We're going back to arms above your head. Press out. Last two. And last one. Ooh, shake that out. All right. Let's bring that chair over to your right. And we're going to shimmy that quarter fold again up above our thighs. Okay. Bend that right knee, so you're going to leave it shorter. Bend that left knee and lift that foot up. And you're just flaring to the side. It's an old-fashioned fire hydrant move here. Try to stay tall in your body. You might not even need your chair here. Good. Leave that leg up. Take your heel and bring it up against your calf. Press your knee open. Small move here, like you're just opening the door. We're going to add on to this in just a second. Good. Leave it open, and then from there, you press that whole leg up. So slightly different angles. Let's call this a delicious one. And stand that up. If you need your chair, join in to the other side, that's fine. If you're not sure, move it. In your left knee, right foot curls, abs drawn in, and we just start with that fire hydrant move. If you don't need that chair, that's fine. Work that balance. Nice work, you guys. Good. And now bring that heel behind your calf and then just press open. Kind of like it. So we're peeking in the door here. It's there. Good. Last two. And then from there we lift that whole leg, but on that beautiful angle, that excruciatingly delicious angle. I hope that makes sense for you. I feel that here. Good, and relax. Let's slide that down. Shake those hips out a little bit. Good. We're going to get just a little bit of posture and shoulder work. So we're going to step on that band with our right foot. We're going to turn that left palm, the left palm is holding the band, and it's slightly towards the right. And we're just lifting up. So this depends on your band intensity. I have two little ones, so kind of a lot right now. It feels like a lot to me. Elbow leads the way. And if you want to feel it even more behind the shoulder, you're going to pitch forward even farther, right? So you decide if it's up here, it's going to be more your medial deltoid right here. If you pitch forward, you're gonna feel it a little more in the rear deltoid. An area that doesn't always get the work it deserves. Make sure that elbow is leading the way and relax. We're going to shift that over. So left foot is in. Right hand grabs that band and you start with leading it to the side. As always, be careful of that shoulder probably wants to roll in a little bit. You can pitch farther forward if you want to get that rear deltoid a little bit more. And relax. All right. We're going to take that chair and put it at the bottom of our mat. Please don't think because we're lying down when we're done. We're just going to continue, but from a lying down position. So last week, if you were with me, we had a ball between our knees with our heels in the chair. This week, we're going to have that band looped, right? Looped in that quarter loop. And it's going to be around our thighs again. And then we're going to scoot close enough to the chair that we pretty much have 90-degree angles, if that can work for you. Hands down by your sides. Let's take a shoulder shrug up, back and down. Stay broad across your chest, but then take your fingertips and push your ribs down. All right, heels are in the chair, but I want you to widen them as wide as your chair might allow. And then lift those hips up. Good. Lift them as high as you can. Hands can hover if that's okay with you. Press open and a little farther open and a little farther open and open and open. Flex your toes back towards your face. And then we're going to relax down for just a moment. You know we're going to add on to this, right? All right, deep breath in. Exhale, pull those ribs down. Lift those hips as high as you can. Try and really get them up here. Hands hover, press out. Come down, tap the floor, lift and press, and down. Lift and press. Keep that going, please. Woo, yeah, good stop. Last two, because we're not done. Last one. Relax for a moment. Go ahead, take some slack off the bands and bring them in, your knees into your chest. All right, super fun stuff coming last. And then heels are back in the chair. Deep breath in. Exhale, lift those legs. Pull those ribs in. Let's keep the hands down to start with. Straighten out your right leg. Push it up against the band. Push your left leg at the same time. Push, push. Now, if you have the balance, oh, my foot's slipping. If you have the balance, you can take your hands off the ground. Keep them going. Keep your hips nice and even. And gently bring that down. Ooh, I hope that hamstring felt those. All right, right foot is in the chair this time. Hips lift, left leg extends, and we press out with both sides. Flex through that left heel. And relax. Let's take that band off for now. Bring one leg into each hand and separate those knees just for a quick little hamstring stretch here. Good. And then we're going to go ahead and relax. We're going to move that chair out of the way now. All right. So you may have to play with whether you have your band like this or in quarters. What we're going to do is we're going to be on one side and you're going to take that band over the ankle of the bottom leg, and then the top foot is going to come through the band loop like that. And then you're going to lie down on that side. Okay. Couple things you're going to do: lift your waistline off the ground, pull your abs in, make sure that top leg is kind of far out, like a 45-degree angle. Bottom knee lifted up to hip height, so don't let it sag nor rotate open for now. Knee is bent. You're going to push that band back and try and get that leg in line with your hip, and then you're going to press back and press back. You should feel this in your hamstring and glutes again, pushing back. Waistline is still lifted, nice and symmetrical here. If you're not feeling this, take that top leg or that bottom leg even farther away from you. I'm feeling it just fine, thanks. Last cue, the last one, take that bottom leg a little closer because you're going to take that top leg and bend it. Hamstring curl, squeeze it in, heel towards your hip. Keep the knee open at hip height, right? So you don't want to be dived down. That would be kind of uncomfortable for your knee. Hamstring curl and curl. Hold this one as tight as you can, squeeze a little more, feel that hamstring, squeeze, squeeze, and relax. Woo. Straighten out that top leg and just let it get a passive stretch here. Beautiful. And then we're just gonna mosey our way to the opposite side. And as you do so, lasso that bottom ankle, right? And then the foot of the top leg is gonna go through your band with the toes, or excuse me, the sole of your foot facing the back. All right. As you lie down, lift that waistline, and then that top leg comes out in front, and then that back leg is bent at 90 degrees. You want this knee to be in line with your hip, and then you push back and push back. So again, hamstring and glute here. You should feel some low back too. Make sure that knee, you can't see that knee. So look down. If you can see your top knee, I didn't describe well enough, right? So that leg should be way behind you, way behind you. I see a lot of you up here. See if you can get that behind you. Maybe you just have a really tight band. Good. All right, and then we're going to lower that front leg, that bottom leg, a little closer so that you can hamstring curl with some tension. Top leg, heel to hip, heel to hip. Is your bottom leg straight? It should be straight out in front of you, unless you're doing that quarter one, and then, yeah, I understand. And relax. Slip that foot out, and just give that a passive stretch here. Very nice. As we come up, we're just going to take a moment, de-lasso your band for a second. I want you to sit cross-legged, but just notice which leg is in front for now. Bring your band in front of you, shoulders shrug down, palms face outward, and then just head over to one side, back through center, other side. Back through center, first side, and center, second side. One more time, each way. Nice, and now I want you to switch your legs, opposite leg in front. And we're going to go to one side again, and back through center and the other way. So this is our modification for the mermaid, which we may still do at the end. But it'll change it a little bit just because of the opposite leg being in front. All right. Take a break. We're going to work those abs now. Okay. we're going to start pretty simply. We're just going to bring that band. It's folded in half, by the way. We're going to bring our hands a little closer to shoulder width apart, shoulders back and down. Deep breath in, exhale, float the head, neck, and shoulders off the ground. Look down, make sure your abs are pulled in, your ribs are flat. Lift that arm up over your head, and I want you to push out to each side, out to each side. Arms are by your ears, pressing out, pressing out, pressing out. Last two, last one. Exhale, bring it down. Again, lift up. Inhale, arms overhead, and we're going to press 3, 2, 1. Exhale down, and lift and press, and 3, 2, 1, and down, and up, and reach. 3, 2, 1. Last time. Down, up, reach, hold here, legs come up, tabletop, extend your legs, open your legs and your arms. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, grab your knees, curl into a ball, explode open, stretch. 3, 2, 1. Curl up and in, reach and stretch. 3, 2, 1. When you curl, don't just bring your knees in, bring yourself up for more challenge. And reach, reach, reach. Shh. Keep that going for me. Nice job, y'all. Good. On this last one, I want you to hold your arms and your legs open. I want you to look down and straighten your knees a little more. I want you to get your arms close to your ears. Nod your head, yes. Sink your abdominals in. Lift your chest a little higher. Reach your toes a little lower. Reach your arms a little longer. 4, 3, 2. Woo! Bring that in. All right. We're going to put the feet on the ground, and we're going to relax them with the hamstring. Palms are facing the ceiling. Walk your feet away from you a little bit. Deep breath in. On the exhale, use your biceps as much as you want to bring yourself up to a seated position, and then exhale and roll it right back down again. So we're moving our upper body, but we're not moving our lower body at all. That's the goal. Next time you come up, stay up. All right, lift your legs tabletop. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to roll down, we're going to come back up, but we're going to try not to move our knees out as we come up. Can you keep your knees right over your hips? All right, next time you come up, take a little break. All right, we're going to put those hands across the front of your foot and then bring it through so you kind of look like this. You've got the arches, the band coming through the arches. And then we're going to do what we just did, only we're going to try this with straight legs. Right, so we're going to roll down, and then we're going to come up, and again, we're going to try and do this without moving our legs as we come up. Once you're up, maybe you can lift your arms a little bit. And then we'll take a break again at the top. All right, so we moved our, we're not rolling right now, or maybe we are. That time we moved our upper body without moving our lower body. So now, whoops, we're going to try and do the opposite. Move the legs without moving the arms or the torso. And then take a break. All right. And then we're going to put everything together. Here's what it's not. It's unfortunately the exact opposite. Everything is lying down at the same time, and then everything is going to come up at the same time, extending, reaching, basically your teaser, everything down at the same time, and everything up at the same time. So you're exhaling on the movement. When you get to the top, you want to inhale. When you get to the bottom, you want to exhale to prepare. A few more here, and if you need to go back to one of those earlier versions, please feel free. So if you can move your torso and keep your legs down by keeping the feet, knees bent and feet on the ground, that's absolutely fine. Good, 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 y'all. Nice. All right, next time you're lying down, we're gonna stay down. We're gonna do one last ab exercise. So we're gonna take the bands, hands again are about shoulder width apart. Just put them on the front of your right thigh. And then lift that right thigh into tabletop. Stretch through your fingers to straighten the arms. On the exhale, lift yourself up and at the same time pull your knee in and stretch your fingers long. You should feel your abs engage. And then bring that down. Just, we're warming up to the exercise. Bring your left knee into tabletop. Deep breath in. Exhale, lift up. Stretch your fingers, pull your knee in, reach, hold, and bring that down. All right, both knees starting tabletop this time. Band on your right hand, deep breath, or right thigh, deep breath in. Exhale, lift up. Push the band against the thigh against the band, and the fingers are reaching, and then that left leg extends and reaches, stretching everything. How far away can you, or how close together can you get your knee and your chest? Inhale, switch, and how far away can you get your opposite leg? And switch. Exhaling as you're stretching and reaching, inhaling as you switch and reach, and you're keeping tension on that band. Give yourself that big challenge. Make those legs look pretty. Point those toes. Get the leg as straight as you can. Nice work, everyone. Good, good, good. Even yourselves up, and when you feel even, relax. Take that band across your shins, feet are side by side, shoulders out of your ears. Bend your elbows and bring those knees even closer. Tuck your forehead up to your knees. Curl up in a little ball. And then on the inhale, reach your arms and legs opposite directions. All right, so the good thing about the band is that we can use it to stretch and get a nice stretch. So because mine is folded in half, I'm gonna take the top of it, or I'm gonna take one part of it across the top of my right foot and then cross it behind. But one of the Susans taught me the other day that if you want, if you have a straight band, not tied, you can put your foot in it lengthwise. Well, actually, I guess I can try it, right? And then that'll also give you that foot stretch. Oh, not gonna work for me. Anyway, all right, so it's on your right foot, however it is, and you're holding onto it with your right hand. Bend your right elbow to bring that leg a little closer, and then press the toe up in the air, stretch, and then flex, and bend that right elbow to bring that foot even closer. Feel that stretch through your calf and your hamstring. And one more time, point it, and then flex it, and then just let it be neutral. Hinge your right elbow, let your left elbow or left leg open, right elbow rests on the ground. Passive stretch here, both inner thigh and hamstring on your right side. Reach up and over with your left hand, and as you do so, let's straighten out that left leg. Bring that right leg, turn it in so that you're getting your IT band stretch here. Back through center. I'm just switching. You guys can stay how you are. I was slipping. All right, so as you come back through center, one side of the band in each hand, we're going to bend that right knee in nice and close. Use your elbows to pull everything in. Press your heel to the sky. Straighten that leg out. Deep, 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 deep stretch. And then point the toes and allow that to lift you part of the way up. And then we're going to do that one more time. Lie back down. Bend your knee in, flex through the heel, get your elbows close to your body, and then press that heel as much as you can for that deep stretch. And then point it and move it away. And we're gonna uncross that band and stretch that right leg out. And just see if maybe the right side of your body might feel a little different, hopefully flatter and closer to the ground. We're gonna bend both knees again, and then you decide how you wanna lasso your left foot. And your left hand has hold of that band. And we're gonna pull the toes back towards our face as we press the heel to the sky. And then keeping some tension on the band, point those toes up. And then press back again, feel that stretch across your foot, and point it again. And then we'll find neutral, let the right leg drop open, let the left leg drop to the side. If you bend your left elbow and let it hang out on the ground, then hopefully you get that nice stretch. Apologies for the ancient phone ringing. Good, right hand comes up. We're gonna straighten out that right leg. We're gonna turn those left toes in, IT band stretch. Outer hip here. Good, and now we're going to come back through center. Let's see if it works this time. Bend that left knee in, flex through that heel, and then straighten that leg. Feel that deep stretch in your hamstring and your calf. Point the toes, lift yourself part of the way up, and then we exhale. We're gonna come back in, knee in, toes pull back, heel presses, and then straighten that out. Woo, and point, and we're gonna let go of that. All right. Last thing we're going to do here, a little bit of spinal twisting. So we're just going to bring those legs into our chest for a moment. Lift the feet up, arms out in a T position. Let the knees drop to the right, please. Use that right elbow and press the ground. Left leg comes up first, right leg follows, legs in tabletop, and knees drop left. Good. Use that left elbow to push against the ground, right knee up, left leg follows. Hug your knees in. Two options, rock side to side, or roll yourself up. Meet me over briefly on your hands and knees. Tuck your toes, please. Press up into a down dog, and one heel down at a time. Pedal those feet out. Get that beautiful stretch across your Achilles tendon. And then a wide stance, walk yourself back, hang upside down. Rub your head yes and shake it no. Bend your knees, bring yourself about halfway up. Give me a little cow stretch. And then a cat. And as you come back up into your cow, we're going to curtsy in one direction and then the other. Thank you guys for being here. If you have a moment, stick around. We'll do a little more trivia. If you